And race number 2, Class 5 here over the 1,000 metres. Raichu drops into Class 5 for the first time. He's still a maiden though. Happy Beauty, a course and distance first time for him. He was scored on the all-weather over further last time out. Haymaker, first time for Casper Fownes. Idyllic win, first run for Michael Chang. Kim Glory gets the blinkers back on, and Seven Luck, the first start here for Frankie Law was with Dennis Yip previously.
Yep, Class 5 over the 1,000. Now the rail's in the C position, so that false rail won't be there for Sunday's card. And Happy Sound, I think, has got more pace than Kim Glory and Glory Horsey. So the pace, I don't think it'll be good to slow over 1,000, but it won't be lightning like some of the other races can be. I think Happy Sound might be able to take it up.
I'm showing you this track work because the horse has put on 41 pounds in the off-season. He looks quite big for it. So I thought you could see it for yourself and make up your own mind. Last start winner over a lot longer. I think this is a stepping stone race for something else. But I just thought I'd show that piece so you could make up your own mind. Idyllic wins the next one. Zach Purden aboard this one. Now, he's changed stable. That's why I've changed showing him. Michael Chang aboard and just getting on in age. There wasn't too much track work to show, to be honest.
All right, OK, some clues all the same. And of course, this is the first of the first 4 quartet merged jackpot, 1 million into the pool here for race number 2. All right, well, let's start off our key races. This one, in actual fact, is on the all-weather, but it's over the 1650. Happy Beauty made all a big price.
There was a big scream in the commentator's box when this went across the line. I can assure you, Paul Lally, you can explain your thoughts on Happy Beauty because this is 1650 and he's a 1,000-metre straight horse on Sunday.
With 41 pounds on his back, and I know what that's like. He's got to be carrying that extra pudding. So I think this is a stepping stone for something else. I haven't got him in at all. But once he gets back onto that all-weather, then we'll have another look at him over the 1650, I think.
Fair enough.
All right, so he's one in the fridge. The next horse we're going to have a look at, we're going back to the trials in actual fact. Happy Sound and Unleashed Dragon, he takes a drop in class here as well.
Yes, he does. I like the trial here from Happy Sound. He's a horse that's had a lot of issues throughout his career. You look at his form on the race book, it looks terrible, but he's only had sort of 2 runs in the last 8 months, and there was a big gap between his run 2 back and his run at the end of last season behind Starlight. But I just like this trial. I like him over the straight 1,000, a course and distance that he's won over. I think he'll jump to the front. With that claim for Matthew Poon, there's not a lot of horses that are going to chase strongly in this, so I think he might get away with it.
He's definitely got this opportunity here because, as you mentioned, there's not much pace in the race, which is unusual for a straight 1,000. Here's Seven Luck. Seven Luck's the other one we're looking at here in this particular trial, another one that's changed stables. And Joe Moreira aboard always promised a bit this horse last season, didn't really quite deliver. Maybe just taking that time to acclimatise.
I was on his bandwagon there for a while. They have decided to go from Happy Valley now to Sha Tin, so that may help. And maybe the straight 1,000 too. And I think the Frankie Law horses this season are going to have a lot of respect.
Ran well at Happy Valley midweek as well. But Kim Glory, they put the blinkers back on the 7-year-old here. He's a 2-time course and distance winner.
He's another one that'll be up on the pace, and I think he will, make his presence felt. Final stages, he can probably hang on for a minor spot, and that's where he'll be going into my tips.
Yeah, I didn't put him in, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ran well.
All right, it does have the course and distance form on the board, doesn't it, of course? So the first of Class 5s, Paul, which way are we headed?
I'm going to go with the leader. Here I'm Happy Sound. I think he's going to get his own way in front, and he has got a bit of ability, this horse. So he's put on 27 pounds, but I think he looks okay for it, compared with Happy Beauty, who doesn't. Seven Luck in there for second. Now, Haymaker's changed stables. Casper Fownes has got him now, and he's a Class 4 winner running in Class 5. So for the new stable, we'll give him a chance, and winning vibes with Chris So now as well. And he's run second down the straight 1,000 before, so he's got a little bit of form down there. So I'd go round the tests, box the 4 up. Now, this is one of those races where the quartets, the money's been injected, so if you're keen, I'd look at the quartet first 4 around those numbers too. 3, 5, 7, 11.
I'm actually going to make my best in this race. I think Happy Sound will jump straight to the front for Matthew Poon and just keep improving. So 3 on top. 7 winning vibe, I think, might be the likely danger. As Paul touched on, he's now with Chris So. He's been there for a little bit of time, but there was something from him as a younger horse suggesting there's something there, and maybe he could be the danger. He is a horse that's been placed course and distance. 7 Luck might like the change of scenery, and Kim Glory will be up on the speed as well. 3, 7, 11, 10. I'm going to be happy to go straight out on the 3.
Excellent. Happy Sound the best over the 1,000 metres. 2 races down then. We'll take a short break, come back with race number 3 on a big day at Sha Tin on the other side of this.